Elliot Yates is an opera producer from New York. Elliot, I want you to tell me about the roommate that almost got you into trouble.
Yes, well, my second roommate is the top half of a mannequin named Kipper. And when we were moving to New York, my human roommate, Sarah, and I, she rode in the front seat with us, of course. And our truck got on the Grand Central Parkway. Trucks are not allowed on that. And the bridges kept having a lower and lower clearance. And we got to one that was 10.5, and our truck was 10.6. So I pulled to the middle of the road, didn't stop, went underneath it, didn't scrape, but we did scream the whole time, and immediately got pulled over by a cop, and he was like, you're gonna kill somebody? I'm like, we sure probably are. And he was very nice. He was gonna come to our truck and give us directions, and I jogged ahead of him, and I said, Sarah, put Kipper away, because I didn't want him to think we were any weirder than we are, because we're very weird. And he walked up as my roommate is shoving this human-like figure down into the floorboard, and he pulls his flashlight out, and he may have twitched for his gun, and I said, it's just Kipper.
We get all kinds on our show, folks. Elliot Yates is an opera producer who is our champion right now, and he is producing or working on an opera about someone that we wouldn't associate with opera immediately, Truman Capote.
Truman Capote, yeah. I just realized one day about a year ago that his life lends itself to being an opera so easily, and also, if you've ever heard Truman Capote speak,
I was just about to say.
His voice is very high-pitched, and so we're writing this for countertenor, which many operas aren't written today, but I think that's something that will make our opera special.
Too bad Alfred Daler is not still alive.
I know. There's a few good ones out there.
Really? There are?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck with that. Elliot Yates is our champion. What's this about? A train and a money issue helped earn you some bucks?
Well, I was in Paris a few summers ago, and I pretend that I can speak French because I studied French. So I had a ticket, and I showed up, and it wouldn't print, and I missed the train. Missed it, and I could not get a refund, because I still don't speak French. So I had to pay another 100+ euros to go down to Nice, and on the train I said, the only way that I'll be able to make up for this is if I go to those casinos down in Nice and Monaco and win that money back, and you know what I did? I won every cent back.
Good for you.
Thank you.
All right. There's a lesson here, folks. Remember.
Vegas Hotel 800.
One of the 4 quartiers of Monaco, 9 miles east of Nice, France. Elliot?
What is Monte Carlo?
Right. Okay, Elliot Yates is our champion. He's a traveler, as we've discovered in the last few days. But you got lost visiting Dollywood?
I sure did.
How?
I was in the 4th grade. We went to Knoxville for an academic competition, and for fun, went to Dollywood, and I got my ticket on the bus, and I remember examining it, slowly walking off the bus and turning the corner and not recognizing a single person I knew, none of the other team, the chaperones. We weren't even inside yet. And you think, oh, great, a 4th grader go play around Dollywood by himself for a bit, or you could just go to the security office and wait 2 hours for people to find you. I did that.
Terrifying experience for a young person, I know. Elliot Yates, we keep introducing you as an opera producer.
Yes.
Where do you produce these operas?
Well, I work all over the country. I'm based in Manhattan, but the past 2 years I've been out here in LA. I've been in Memphis, Omaha, Cleveland, wherever the jobs are. It's nice to be able to leave the city for a bit and see the country.
Most difficult opera to produce?
I did William Tell in
that's
Kansas.
rarely performed.
It's very rarely performed because in its full form it's 5.5 hours. We cut it in half, but it was still a doozy.
I bet.